Hey YouTube, this is Eric, aka the Game Nerd. I wanted to make a real quick video on basically refurbishing video games, refurbishing controllers, consoles, and just some of the equipment you'll need. So basically, the main reason why I wanted to make this video today is because I actually started playing my Dreamcast, and I got the will not play game. So basically, the disc read error. So I decided to kind of crack into it and find out what the issue is. And on these, the actual laser itself, or the GPU unit in here, actually gets miscalibrated. So you kind of have to go through and just kind of recalibrate the system. I've got some Mega Man playing in the back right now. It's like downloading. So basically what you just have to do with this guy, pull this guy out here. Still got a game in Excel. I was playing Sword of the Berserker. It's a pretty cool game. Basically, you just have to make sure your laser's all the way back when you pull this out. When you open this up, lean it back here, and where your ribbon is, if you follow it up, there's a little red like screw. It's a little Phillips head. Make sure, and that is actually how you calibrate your laser. So if you ever have any problems with this, this is exactly how you do it. It takes literally less than 2 minutes to fix it. So if you have an issue, just get a flathead, turn it a little tiny bit at a time. I just turned mine one full rotation clockwise, and boom, fixed it instantly. So that's what I did. If you ever have a problem with one of these Dreamcasts, that's generally what it is. So 2-minute fix, and you're back in the game. So that's always a plus. So let me put this back in here real quick, and then okay, Dreamcast fixed. Set this over to the side here real quick. Now with controllers, I went through and took this controller apart because I wanted to clean it up. It had sticky buttons on it. The X button was really sticky, just kind of dirty. So I took it all apart, went through and used rubbing alcohol, which is really important. Took it apart, cleaned the rubber contacts, not the actual board itself, the rubber contacts. I go to the dollar store or whichever cheap store possible and just get tons of Q-tips, because that's what I use to clean these with. Now when I take the cases apart, I take them completely apart and I'll actually go and wash them with soap and water. If not, then I also have a little kit right here, which is pretty handy. This here is some cleaning solution that I put together. And then I also have a little duster. And then it also shoots out air, so it's pretty nice. You can just dust everything off. Then I also went and got a glasses cleaning kit. So kind of like a little chamois, so that way I can clean it, just to dust off and clean everything off. Gets cat hair off really well, or any other type of dust that may show up on these. Because as we all know, video games take a beating. The consoles, they just get beat up really bad sometimes. Wire strippers, because you never know when you're going to have to cut and do that together. Especially when you're refurbishing these games. Sometimes it may come to the point where you have a cable that is a little bit, haggard up throughout the years, and you actually want to replace it, especially on like older Ataris. So basically, you just want to open up the case, find out where it's at, clip that sucker, then maybe start resoldering. I do have a soldering iron around here, so these are some of the things. Obviously, drill gun. Basically, what I do is I have the standard drill gun. Then I also have these little tiny screwdrivers that I got at the cheapo store as well. But they work really well because I can just put them in here and use them as drills. So drill, some screws. Like I said, rubbing alcohol, Q-tips. Yeah, these are really dirty because I was cleaning this guy earlier. Really dirty, kind of gross. Probably one of the best things to have. Yeah, these things. Tweezers. Tweezers are awesome. Little toolbox. Make yourself a little makeshift kit for everything that you need. Because it's pretty important, especially for people that are collecting. You need to know how to work on these, because most of the time you can get your best deals on systems that have a little bit of an issue. But if you know how to repair them, then you'll actually be better off than paying 80 or 90 or 100 bucks for a system that works versus, hey, you know what, I picked this one up for 20 bucks, you know, but the laser doesn't work, so you crank it up and boom, laser works, you just saved yourself, what, 80 bucks? So it's pretty cool to do it that way. So, but yeah, I really just want to cover, you know, how to repair a Dreamcast, you know, a couple things that you'll need to start refurbishing games. Pretty important, especially if you're going to be doing Xboxes, Xbox 360s actually. Don't forget your Arctic Silver 5. I've done a couple Xbox 360s. I've done the X-Clamp mods on them as well. I've got an Xbox 360 here that I did that on, and so. But anyways, YouTube, that's pretty much it. So until we meet again.